So how do you think that everybody's reacted after the game the other night?
I think we've handled it the right way. We haven't really put our head down. No negative talk. Nobody's been, separating from each other. We've kind of stick together. It's been making us a lot stronger. A lot of positive, encouraging words, and we're just looking forward for this next fight.
So what do you know about Georgia and what obstacles will they present you guys?
Three good guards. Very similar to our guard play. Really want to score the ball, play fast within the first 10 seconds. They have a pretty solid big who's basically their point guard as well. We got to be able to contain him, and that's really it. That's really basically the game, and then take care of the rest, rebound the ball, and take care of the ball.
As y'all look back on that game against South Carolina, what do y'all look at it and say, hey, this is what we can look to what did y'all do right in that game? I guess I'll put it that way.
Yeah, I would say just our fight. I mean, whenever it comes to games like that, one possession, two possession games, it's really all about the fight. You know, the X's and the O's, all of that stuff's kind of thrown out the window. You know what I'm saying? And I think that last play, last defensive possession, we needed it. You know what I'm saying? We didn't execute on that, and it cost us. But I think that's something that we kind of look back on and just kind of learn from and just move forward.
What keeps y'all from getting demoralized in this streak?
I mean, we have an amazing leader in Coach Buzz. You know, I've been with Buzz basically my whole time in college, and I knew what I was getting into and the type of person that I was going to learn from when he first recruited me, just how he moves, how hard he works, how consistent he is, and his words impact me in a way that I can't really explain at times, and just how much he believes in us, this group, and how much he adores and loves and respects us. And it's kind of reciprocated back to him. And I think because of that, and the type of kids that are in that locker room, everybody's always all in, bought in, and we believe in fighting, and we believe in resilience, the power of resilience, and sticking with it no matter how hard things get. And that's kind of like one of my mantras is just keep going. You know what I'm saying? No matter how hard the battle is or challenge is, just keep going, and you'll prevail.
How do you keep mentally sharp on the bench, not knowing when your number's going to be called to go in?
I think that's it. That has to do a lot with just preparation. All the hours you've put in, you being in that position, you being here. Period. You're playing in one of the best league in college basketball, one of the best leagues in college basketball. So when you put that into perspective and you understand that, what I'm saying, you're in a position where you can help this team actually win and put wins on the column and help this school, I think that kind of helps you. It kind of helps me mentally, what I'm saying, stay balanced and understand that, look, I'm good enough to play this game at a high level. So whenever my name's called, I'll be ready.
What are y'all playing for now?
What are we playing for now? I mean, I think we're just kind of focused on winning each and every single day. I don't think we've really talked about playing for a certain outcome or for a certain aspect. You know what I mean? Like just focus on today. We had a good practice today, a good walkthrough, and then tomorrow, or actually tonight, what I'm saying, when we get over there, thank you notes. We might watch some film a little bit more, pray, eat, talk, win today, then tomorrow, focus on, shoot around, meetings as well, and then, what I'm saying, we'll go from there. But I wouldn't say there's necessarily like an outcome that we're going for.
How much better do you have to be on the road than when you're at home?
It's a good
I mean,
question.
do you feel like 6 points, 8 points? I mean, have to be better than you are
Yeah,
here.
that's a good question. I mean, I feel like every game in the SEC is you have to be at your best. But on the road is incredibly difficult. Everybody's against you. All the odds are stacked against you, and I think I think it's a matter of discipline, maturity, and a high level of focus. That has to be a multiplied times however much you need it to be in order to win that game.
Manny, what do you think worked really well for you against South Carolina, and how do you feel like you could kind of build off of that?
Yes, sir. Just not thinking. I've put in all the work that I've needed to put in, and obviously there's going to be ups and downs, and preventive injuries and all that stuff, and you know, a lot of confidence issues and things like that. I think just sticking with it, like I've been talking about. And whenever your name's called, just be ready and do the best you can. Not think about anything. Don't think about a result, outcome, whether you mess up or not. Just pick your head back up, move on to the next play, and do your best in that possession. And then how to move forward, just continuing to leech onto the guys and the coaches that just and allow them to keep bringing me up and lifting me up.
When you have played really well, would you say that's a confidence thing where you just felt really confident that day? Like, and how can you get there more consistently?
Yeah. When days like that, it's just kind of like I kind of just tell myself, man, look, you've done everything you've needed to do to get to the point where you're at right now, and let everything else fall into place, and just play hard and do your best and give it your all when you're out there. And I think that helps me a lot.
You and a lot of the veterans on this team experienced that 8-game losing streak 2 years ago. Is there any experiences that you and some of the older guys can kind of draw from to help work yourselves out of this one?
Yeah, I mean, like Buzz and a lot of the coaches have told us, we've been through worse, and there's times where when you're in that moment where you feel like you can't get out of it, that's when you got to stick together by your guys and pull everybody together and be like, hey, we can still do this. You know what I mean? And I think that's the power of a team, and that's why basketball is a team sport, and that's what makes the game beautiful. So I feel like we have that, and I think it's going to work just fine for us.
We saw Buzz like shaved his goatee, kind of was casual.
Rock cut his hair too.
Rock cut his hair. There's a couple other things I might be missing, but is there any more things y'all are gonna do to kind of try to spice it up and get rid of the bad juju kind of thing?
Nah, I mean, I feel like if we just, you know what I'm saying, we kind of cut some stuff out of our warm up routine too. Normally before Solo dunks the ball, Wade would throw like 4 or 5 of us lobs. We didn't do that last game, and Forrest's pretty superstitious. I guess Buzz is too. There's some superstitious people. I think Eli, you superstitious at all?
I can be.
Yeah, he can be. You know what I mean? So we've taken some stuff out, and we might add some stuff in. Who knows? But yeah.
All right. Thank you, man.
Thank you.